Agree. I found they have two phones. This is so common when it comes to cheating, it's not even funny. And it's so simple to find out if they do. You need to use the AI platforms that are available and posted by these things. You can search the number and the person will never know that you searched. And it goes about identifying their primary phone and any other phone number that might be also connected to that primary phone or associated with that primary phone. For those of you who don't know, there was a series on Netflix called The Long Island Gone Girls about the Long Island serial killer, and it showed how this guy who was committing these crimes had burner phones, and he used so many of them. He had like 10 or 15 of them, and it shows how the burner phones released the signal at the same time his primary phone did, and the AI platforms and the other investigative techniques that were available uncovered these. That was, a year or two ago. Now these AI platforms have proliferated to the point where it's available to the average consumer. So this is what happens when you get a burner phone. When you activate a burner phone, it's activated from a certain location. 99.9% of people, if not 100% of people, are going to have their primary phone on them when they activate the burner phone. This is how it's all connected. Also, they're going to be using those two phones from the same locations at least periodically. That's just the way people do. They don't think that these things are possible. And this is how the AI platforms locate other phones. So we've had people where they search the primary telephone and then it comes up with other telephone numbers associated with that person. Why? Because they bought a burner phone with the same cell phone address or with the same name or pinged it at the same location as their primary phone. There are so many data points that could be used to conjoin the two, to figure out if they have a burner phone. So I'm telling you, the answers are out there. You just need to know that the technology exists and how to use it. In a situation like this, it's easy. You enter the telephone number, and the first thing the system does is goes to look for other telephone numbers and aliases, email addresses, and everything else. And then it brings to you online profiles, other telephone numbers, and everything else associated with that primary phone. I'm telling you, it's out there. The information's out there. You just have to know how to use it.